Okay, now let's take an example of 1,3 butadiene to find the and assign a point group to 1,3 butadiene. So, in the flowchart we discussed, we said that we're going to be asking yes or no questions to identify the point group of any molecule. So those questions were: does it have inversion center? Does it have any mirror plane, whether vertical or horizontal? Does it have any rotation axis? Does it have any improper rotation axis? Does it have horizontal mirror plane, or does it has vertical mirror plane? So these were the 6 questions we usually ask to identify the point group of any molecule. In this case we are working with 1,3 butadiene. So let's bring the flow chart again and then answer the questions regarding the 1,3 butadiene. Okay, so here is the flow chart, and we say that we are working with 1,3 butadiene today to find the point group of the following molecule. All right, so now first question was to find if it is a linear molecule or not, and then find the inversion center. So what do you think? Does the 1,3 butadiene has any inversion center? It does not have any inversion center. Then the next question we ask is whether the molecule have mirror planes, whether it is vertical mirror plane or horizontal mirror plane or any mirror plane. 1,3 butadiene in this case, it has two perpendicular mirror planes, or one is horizontal mirror plane which is perpendicular to the principal rotational axis, and one is the vertical plane, which contains the principal rotation axis. Now the next question after this is whether the rotation axis is present or not. So if the molecule does contain any additional C2 rotational axis which is perpendicular to the primary rotational axis, where the primary rotational axis has the high end, we're going to answer this. So in case of 1,3 butadiene, there is a one principal rotational axis, C2 rotational axis, which is a rotation by 180 degrees about the central carbon-carbon bond. After this, next question is whether the 1,3 butadiene have a improper rotation axis. 1, butadiene does not have any improper axis. Now since we have answered all of these questions, let's write them down in a summary form, right? So we just gonna write the signs here, and then we're gonna say whether it is present or not to find the point group. So 1,3 butadiene does not have inversion center. It has two planes, H and V, sigma H and sigma V, which is your one horizontal plane and another one is the vertical plane. Then we talk about the rotation axis. Yes, it has C2 rotation along the 180 degrees about the central carbon-carbon bond, and then whether they have 1,3 butadiene have improper rotation axis. So it does not have any improper rotation axis. Based on these symmetry elements and looking at the point flow chart, we're going to identify the point group of 1,3 butadiene is D2H. So this is the point group of 1,3 butadiene molecule.